Namo Buddhaya. Most respected Venerable Bhikkhu Sangha, Bhikkhuni Sangha, lay male upasaka, and lay female upasikas, and dear friends. In the serene grove of ancient wisdom, the Buddha stands as the luminous founder of the Fourfold Assembly, a harmonious convergence of bhikkhus, bhikkhunis, upasakas, and upasikas. Just as the river Ganges inclines, slopes, flows, and merges with the sea, so too Master Gautama's assembly, with its recluses and its householders, inclines towards Nibbana, slopes towards Nibbana, flows towards Nibbana, and merges with Nibbana.
Go forth for the good of the many, for the happiness of the many, out of compassion for the world, for the welfare, the good and the happiness of gods and men. Teach the Dhamma, beautiful in the beginning, beautiful in the middle, and beautiful in the end.
The purity and completeness of the Buddha's dispensation shine brightly through the noble accomplishments of these four assemblies. Their collective efforts illuminate the world, nurturing the Dhamma's path to all beings. King Ashoka of India, the great patron of Buddhism, dispatched 9 eminent missionaries. Among them, Venerable Sona and Venerable Uttara traveled to Suvarnabhumi, present-day Malaysia, to propagate the Buddha's teachings. Archaeological discovery revealed that Theravada and Mahayana Buddhism have graced this land since the 2nd to 12th century AD. In the late 19th century, the second wave of Buddhism experienced a significant milestone with the establishment of the Buddhist Mahavihara in Kuala Lumpur, a beacon of Theravada practice. The 20th century saw a remarkable figure, Venerable Dhammananda Nayaka Mahathera, in the propagation of Theravada Buddhism in Malaysia. As the chief prelate of Malaysia and Singapore from 1965, he was renowned for his missionary work and the establishment of the local Bhikkhu Sangha. A visionary, Venerable was instrumental in the revival of the Bhikkhuni Sangha in the world, leading to the higher ordination of 140 Bhikkhunis in Bogaya in 1998. His commitment to the Dhamma also led to the introduction of a short-term seminary novitiate program in Malaysia in 2003. Venerable said that someone has to lead to establish a training center and a good training program for the Bhikkhunis. Then the Bhikkhuni Sangha will flourish. In the early 21st century, Malaysian women seeking a formal commitment to the monastic life faced a significant challenge. There was no established framework for novice nuns or Bhikkhunis within Malaysia. They traveled to countries like Sri Lanka, Australia, and India. Their quest was not only to receive formal ordination, but also to immerse themselves in a supportive monastic environment that adhere closely to the monastic code. Some stay in overseas, while others return to Malaysia to practice on their own, with some endeavor to establish Bhikkhuni Center.
Inspired by the late Venerable K. Sri Dhammananda to lead and develop the first Malaysian Theravada Bhikkhuni nunnery, Venerable Sumangala initiated the formation of Arya Vihara Buddhist Society.
Arya Vihara able to establish within 9 years period, you're going to have it for your own shelter. It's not that easy things. Shelter not purchased by yourself, raise shelter, apply to the government. The Sri Lanka government allocate the place due to your merits as well. It's not that simply easily can get it, Whatever you've done for the community, the realization that, and also the recognize your own effort in order to serve mankind, especially for the spiritual journey. That's why they're given for that piece of land. The Arya Vihara establishment for the society, establishment of the Sunday school, establishment of charity activities, establishment, for the doing so much, the charity welfare and the social activities beside the spiritual activities. That's a very important. Be able to touch, be able to reach the people. That's another important thing. Being the lay person, especially for the female person, Bhikkhuni, there's no barrier to communicate with the women. Much easier. They're able to discuss certain things. That's why Arya is an important part of that, to have it in this country, then able to do the bigger service. We require more ladies to realize, their time, able to contribute to the Sasana development in the Bhikkhuni Sangha development in Malaysia. That's a great dana. I strongly believe it. If you want to perform certain dharma to the mankind, it's a golden opportunity. Yes.
Arya Vihara is not just a center for spiritual practice, but also a hub for community development. Its programs include monastic and laity training, short-term seminary program, family Dhamma education, meditation retreats, pilgrimages, special events, and charity. Collaborative efforts with international Bhikkhuni societies and other Buddhist organizations further enrich its offerings. A significant milestone was reached on April 23, 2024, when the Theravada Bhikkhuni Sima, a consecrated boundary required for legitimate ordination, initiated by Venerable Mangala Bhikkhuni, was established at Arya Vihara, Kuala Damansara, Malaysia. This pivotal moment was facilitated by 17 senior Bhikkhunis from 6 countries and marked a historical step forward in Malaysia's monastic community that Theravada Bhikkhuni higher ordination can now be conducted in Malaysia.
Of course, I'm very happy that finally you have the first Bhikkhunis, the Sima establishment, with the help of many others, very senior nuns from other various countries. So I think this is a very historic moment, right, in our Malaysian history, as well as I think the Theravada Bhikkhunis in this part of the world.
I'm very thankful to Ayya Sumangala for offering the valuable opportunity for me to contribute my experience from the engineering and development industry towards the new Arya Vihara building project, which will be a great offering to the Sangha of the 4 directions and for the profit and benefit of the many.
I've learned that whatever we do now will have a huge impact on what will become later or in the future.
Namo Buddhaya, Sukhi Hontu. In 2019, I enrolled in the 3-year Arya Monastic and Laity Training Program, which I completed in 2022. After participating in the TSNP for the 2nd time in Malacca, which further deepened my communal learning, I became an Anagarika at Arya Vihara. Thereafter, I was ordained as a seminary in Bodh Gaya, India, during the International Bhikkhuni Ordination Event 2022, organized by MBSI and UTBSI. I am now looking forward to receiving my Bhikkhuni higher ordination next year. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
I also learned to associate with the wise one, but not the fools. As Ayya always emphasized that the wise one is to put the Dhamma into practice, I learned to pay attention to my mind, speech, and bodily action, and it helps me to cultivate the wholesomeness and abandon some of my sensual desires. My Dhamma knowledge grows day by day and my confidence increases. The highest gains are my temperament transformed to metta, and my merit banks was popped up too.
In Arya, I've learned how to meditate and the concept of mindfulness. Now I have the tools on hand to better manage my well-being. From here, I also learned the 5 precepts and the 8-fold paths that now serve as the guide for my day-to-day conduct.
Having a better and deeper understanding of the Dhamma has greatly encouraged me to practice more diligently and mindfully. I am also thankful for the opportunity to serve as one of the event organizers. Working with a team of faithful and compassionate members of Arya is indeed enriching, empowering, and rewarding in so many aspects. We have so much to learn from each other, and I am thankful for the support and selfless service of everyone.
The journey towards a vibrant Bhikkhuni Sangha in Malaysia continues, marked by dedication, collaboration, and the shared vision of nurturing the Dhamma for the benefit of the many. In conclusion, the growth of Bhikkhuni Sangha in Malaysia is sustained by the Fourfold Assembly, practicing together in harmony. Long live the Buddha Sasana. Thank you.